How's it going, YouTube? Yeah, Pat Mack here, coach of the Sacramento Saints / playing in week 4 of the TGR Singles Z up against Sandy, coach of the Malformed Mayhem. You can see our team up above, their team down below. Both teams range in speed, of course, as well as 6 Pokemon that we bring and the 6 Pokemon I think Sandy's going to bring to our match. Part of the game plan here is to have a couple of pivots. We have Dragapult, Gliscor, and Cleavor that all have U-turn. So kind of just looking to get a little bit of chip damage on some things as we play out the games. And then hazards I think are going to be important, but actually I don't think hazards on my side are going to be quite as important. It's more that I think the Deoxys speed could potentially be like a very spike stacking, stealth rock, all that kind of stuff. Like I think the hazards from their side is actually really tough for us to deal with because they have several ways of getting rid of hazards on their side. We defog from Rapid Spin on Serena and Tatsugiri. But I am bringing defog on Cleavor to try to like kind of mitigate the hazard trip that could happen through this game. And then I think our breakers are going to be really important as well. Mainly looking at the main breaker here is Greninja. I think that Greninja does a ton of damage to their team, but trying to get it in isn't always easy to do, and it doesn't quite do very much damage to Tinkaton, which I think is going to be a really tough one for us to deal with. So anyway, we'll see what 6 Sandy decides to bring in just a moment. Alright, here we are in the match, and it looks fairly similar to what I thought was coming. There's Salazzle here, which means something is not here. Oh, there's no Deoxys. That is honestly really nice, because that one is incredibly fast and would have been a huge pain for me to deal with. So really glad that mon is not around. So I'm less expecting hazard stack now, just because that isn't here anymore. I actually think that Gliscor looks like a really good lead now. I wouldn't have said it looked that amazing previously, but I feel like with the Deoxys not being here, I was a little concerned about like Deoxys being a lead with like Ice Beam, for example, and that would have been a little difficult to deal with. But this looks a lot better. Okay, so main concerns are Spectrier. That looks like to be the main sweeper to me. But there's definitely some things I'll have to be worried about aside from that here too. So anyway, good luck, have fun over to Sandy. Should be a pretty good one. It is really nice not to see. Yeah, it's nice not to see Deoxys. So I just don't have to worry about the speed game as much. Obviously, they could still have Scarf or something like that. Like Scarf Spectre wouldn't be a terrible bring here. Or like some kind of speed boosting or something. Okay, this is kind of a nice matchup. There is the chance that it has Ice Hammer, but I'm kind of cool to just go for an attack on this. There isn't really a ground switch in per se. That's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. But okay, so you have Sugar Berries, so he'll take this a little bit better. And we'll see how much I take from an Ice Hammer, which is, I'm assuming, what attack I'm gonna see here. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Well, I don't have an item anymore. So it's Pickpocket. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another attack here, and then I really just wanted to be in range of another attack here. I'm probably losing this, yeah. But I just kind of assumed that was going to happen. Because I think now I go into... yeah, honestly, my switch-ins to this aren't as great. I could go into this and like go for a water move, but that doesn't really feel that great. I could go into this and like Earth Power, but I've just seen Ice Hammer. Surf is my best way of being able to revenge this, but that's not really what I want to be doing. I don't really want to take the damage or give the water boost to Tatsugiri. So I think I go... I think I have to go into this though. This is really my best way of being able to hit this. My concern is that they're just going to swap to Tatsugiri though, and then that's a big problem for me. I could go... Yeah, I can't really take a hit very well on this though. I could maybe swap out into this expecting the Tatsugiri switch in. I think that's probably the way to go here. I'm kind of hoping that they're going to swap here too. If they don't, then that's pretty rough. Okay, cool. They swap also. Is it the Tatsugiri? I'm really hoping that's the Mon. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Awesome. In that case, I can just go for a knockoff here. Let's try to get rid of like a whatever that item is from or whatever item we see from the ting-lu, which would be what I expect to come in right here. Yeah, I really am gonna need the... Oh, actually, this is fine. Oh, this is great, yeah. I'm cool with getting this knocked off. The downside is that I don't really have any good switches to this, remember? It's not great. Oh, it's gonna steal my assault vest. Well, is that bad? Now I know that they can't sword stance. I know they have Ice Hammer. And I know they have sword stance, Ice Hammer. It's probably like Gigaton Play Rough. Maybe Gigaton Knockoff. Gigaton Play Rough would be my guess. What move do you go for though? I think I'll throw Future Sight up. Gigaton. Okay, that's fine. Like, I'm pretty bulky on this, so it could be worse. And then I think the play is... Oh, this mod is so difficult for me to deal with. I really need to make transactions to my team. I have such a hard time against steel types. It's unbelievable. I like don't have a fire, and yeah, it's rough. I think this has to be what I bring in, which is just so rough. But I think it's like, it's my bulkiest mon to be able to take a hit from this, and then it kind of discourages... Yeah, this is probably it. It discourages their ting-lu from coming in, which is probably the main reason for doing this. This is going to be AV though, so I'm going to deal like basically no damage to it. Brick Break. Okay, that's not too bad actually. I'm kind of surprised to see Brick Break though. So I know the whole set now. They don't have knockoff, they don't have play rough. Maybe they were expecting the Greninja to come back in again? Okay, what mon comes in here? Something is going to take some damage, right? I think my play is just to go for... I kind of want to go Giga Drain. I feel like ting-lu's going to come in here. Honestly, this might be okay. Maybe... Ooh, that's taking way more damage than I wanted to. But as long as the Spectrier doesn't get a chance to really like set up, then maybe it's not so bad. And if this takes the Future Sight and I can KO, yeah, the AV definitely helps them out. I guess I could, I mean, Ice Hammer isn't really a move that I want to take right here. I could Leech Seed, but then I'm taking an Ice Hammer to get the Leech Seed. I think I'd just go back into Reuniclus. Ah, man. This ting-lu is giving me such problems. I think after this game, I'm just gonna make some transactions. I'm tired of having this problem, and I'm noticing it so often in like prep, and yeah, it's rough, man. It's not a great situation for me. Yeah, and ice moves keep coming against my team too, which is another problem. Okay, I think I throw up another Future Sight. I honestly kind of like that this mon is not able to sword stance. Jesus, that's so much damage though. It's completely like, oh man. This mon is just straight crushing my team so badly though. Alright, what are we doing here? I mean, am I gonna go into this and try to Will-O-Wisp it? Am I gonna just lose Reuniclus? God, this is so bad. I think I have to try to keep Reuniclus around. How low is this? It's not low. It's just not low. Alright, I think I have to try to get a Wisp on it. Oh, I hate this so much. I kind of knew this one was a bit of a problem, and like my best way of being able to handle it previously was like, God, that's so much damage. I actually will just drop if I try to stay in though, just based on how much damage that did. Like even if I Wisp it. If I lose this, then I lose the game. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. Okay, I think I U-turn because I don't see a reason for them to switch out. They're just not going to. So I think I swap. I go back to Reuniclus, and I think I do my best to Endeavor, but I'm actually just gonna drop, right? I'm just gonna drop to 2 attacks here. And then I'm gonna have to go back into, yeah, this one is completely crushing me. It just does nothing because they still have the, alright, I'm gonna try to Endeavor. There's no reason for them to do anything different though. Oh, okay, hold up, that helps. That helps. Yeah. And what move do you go for this turn? All right, can I go? All right, I'm gonna try to go here. I'm gonna try to go here, and I'm gonna try to get rocks up, basically. Everything is taking so much damage. And Gigaton damage is just gonna crush me here. Jesus. Yep. Nothing I can do about that. The team, I think it's just the team that I brought is just in a really bad spot against this Mon. Because I've dropped, yeah, I've just lost 2, and I've taken a ton of damage on other stuff. And they swap. Who are you swapping into, though? Tatsugiri? This is probably like AV Tatsugiri, I bet. Let's see. That's my expectation, is that it's just like assault vested. And so it's going to be Hecka Spadef to be able to take this hit. Yeah, and that looks AV to me. In which case, okay, I think I'm just gonna go for another Ice Beam here. I'm just gonna try to get as much damage as I can. And they surf. Okay, that's actually kind of good, I think. Because now I've been able to break through this one, which means water moves are more free. I think they go Salazzle next. Just it's the Mon that resists this, right? The alternative is you go Spectrier. And then Spectrier is also a bit of a problem for me too. Especially if it's like agility Spectrier. But I don't think you can try to agility on a Greninja, so we'll see what they do. You do go into this. I mean, do I go to my normal type? Can I even take a hit from this range? Like, could I take a Draining Kiss? Or maybe the question is, can Arboliva take 2 Draining Kisses? I think I just use this to try to break. Yeah, I think I just use this to try to break. Yeah, I don't think I try to let a sub go up here. Now, it's really nice. I do actually have a way of dealing with this sub. I do have Infiltrator Bolt. So, they aren't going to be able to get, like, 2 set up, really. But yeah, I'm just not going to let that happen. I think now is when I swap over to Arboliva. Yeah, I think I swapped Arboliva now. And then let's see what we were able to do. It does go for Shadow. Okay, beautiful. This is, like, best case scenario. And now I think we... I think the play is Giga Drain. Whatever attack they do against me, I'll be able to take, right? Yep, this is fine. I think this is okay. Because I would be surprised if this doesn't break sub. I mean, I guess it's possible. It's totally possible that it doesn't break sub. Yeah, okay, beautiful. So we break sub. That's amazing. And I'm gonna get a little bit of health back too. From the drain, plus I'll get some leftovers. Okay, so this is probably about as good as it could have got. So I'm really glad I stayed in to attack that last turn. Swapping in, I'm kind of expecting to see something different swap in right here, so I'm gonna go for Earth Power. You Calm Mind. Okay. This is fine, because I think the next turn I'll go for Alluring Voice so that I can... Oh, I should have gone for Alluring Voice this turn, huh? I actually just thought they were going to swap, though. To be honest. So I think I go... Giga Drain on this turn. Yeah, I think I go Giga Drain this turn. Because I don't think Draining Kiss beats me. We'll see how much this damage this does. If it doesn't look like it's enough to break sub, then that's a little problematic, but I do actually get the Seed Sword boost to the Giga Drain damage, so that's probably the best case scenario, right? Yeah. And I don't think that this beats me anymore. Okay, beautiful. So we got... Okay, we managed to claw things back a little bit. I think letting the Spectrier, or not letting the Spectrier set up, or substitute and Calm Mind and all that shenanigans, has been amazing. So I think... like, are you gonna stay? I'm gonna Earth Power. I don't want to let you just swap into, like, Salazzle for free. I think it's possible, like, Serena swaps in here, too. That's another possibility, but Salazzle is the one that's the most threatening, and I'm not taking that much damage, and they're not really healing that much, so I think this is okay too. Okay. Now I do think I actually have to go for Giga Drain on this turn, otherwise I think they stay out of range and still live, so I'm gonna go and Giga Drain on this one. But I kind of shown that they can't go into Salazzle to swap out for free, so I'm just going to let this... I'm just going to try to pick up the KO here, and we can kind of continue the game. Man. I don't know, Draining Kiss Spectrier is a big threat, though. This one is very scary. That's very close to dead. Okay, so another one should be enough. So I will go for... yeah, we'll go for another Giga Drain here. And we are looking pretty good with Greninja to be able to break. Yeah, this might be okay. Drain Kiss, yeah, okay. But again, I don't think that this is enough to break through. I think I KO this turn. Okay, beautiful. And we basically end up full HP. And have a huge threat gone. So that's nice. So basically our Believe It did exactly what it needed to do this battle. It was only here to deal with this Pokemon. That was it. Just needed this one to go. Man, I didn't even think about the Pickpocket taking my Assault Vest. That's kind of rough. Because I think the Brittany, yeah. At this point, I am okay to sack this Pokemon. So I'm just gonna Earth Power this. It's done everything that it needed to, so... I mean, that is insanely lucky, but I will totally take it. Because well, actually, I have a lot of Spit Up. I might have been able to take that. It depends. If they were like Specs or something, there's like no way. But yeah, that Overheat miss is really, really bad for them. But I think at this point... Tauntaun is... Okay, I mean, this is also fine with me. I think I just Alluring Voice this mon. Yeah, it's Triple Axle, so they'll get the grass down. But Triple Axle is a lot of damage. Don't take that very well. The downside of this is I don't get to really know what set they are. Like if they're Scarf or something along those lines. I wonder if it was worthwhile for me to save this now that I'm saying all this. Because this is probably my best way of beating... I think I'm supposed to sack this mon. Yeah, I forgot, the Arbolive is actually really good at taking on Ting-lu. So I'm just gonna... Oh, okay, they're not Scarf. That's hella important. That's so important. Okay. I'm very happy to get that info. So they're gonna swap out. Who are they going into? Because basically any mon gets wrecked by freeze dry, right? Or not freeze dry, ice beam. Okay, now I know that this Tinkaton is Assault Vest at this point. Can I KO with Greninja Ice Beam? Hella questionable, to be honest. Hella questionable. Surf looks like it does it just fine though. So I think I just go. Does it? I'm gonna Ice Beam. I feel like Ice Beam is the best at taking on everything else, so I'm kind of down to use that here. Beautiful. Okay, and now now I'm good to Ice Beam whatever comes in, and just get the chip that I want on it, and then we're probably okay. Yeah, I mean I'm just gonna Ice Beam this mon. Yeah, I'm just gonna Ice Beam this. Because that should do a ton. Yeah. Looks like it's do a KO. Earthquake in grassy terrain. Okay, we lived that. Okay, that's pretty big. So the grassy terrain is actually coming in very clutch. And your leftovers on this. That's fine. That's totally okay. Because I Ice Beam here again. And then I should be able to pick up... Oh, that's so close. Earthquake probably picks up here. But I think I can go into Pult and just Dragon Darts. I think. Yeah, I can just Dragon Darts. And Dragon Darts will pick up the KO here. And then... Ooh, I guess... Do I have enough to KO the Serena? I think I have to go into this. I'm hoping I have enough to KO Serena. But I got a Darts here. It really depends, actually. I'm not sure if I have enough to KO Serena now. Maybe I should have kept Greninja? Oh man, was that a mistake? Maybe I should have gone for like one hit, then sacked our Believer? I think that was a mistake. Because I don't think that I'm gonna pick up the KO on Serena here, and then they definitely KO. Oh man, I let the. If I Wisp this, could I win that way? No, I think my mana's too low. I basically have to hope that Darts is enough, and it doesn't look like it is. Oh, that's so close. Oh, it's so close. Oh, I think I lose this though. Damn, what a crazy game. I let the Arboliva take way too much damage on that triple axle earlier. Should have sacked Reuniclus and kept... yeah, I should have sacked Reuniclus and kept around Arboliva. Damn, that's so rough. Alright, I go for a Larry Voice. Hopefully this is enough, but I think U-turn actually KOs. Damn, good game. Good game, Sandy. Yeah, I mean, I kind of talked through the end there. I think if I had been able to keep around Greninja, then Greninja would have been able to KO this with Ice Beam, and then I think I would have won that game. So just too quick on decisions, I think. Didn't think through the end game completely, and how the rest of the game was going to look. So good game over to him. If you'd like to see some more of our content, whether it's VGC or singles, definitely stick around, like, subscribe, and all that stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.